Welcome one and all to the CyberGamer ODC number 8. I'm Myksta and joined with me today is Dr. Curry. How's it going, man?
It's good, I'm not normally awake this early, so...
Neither am I. It's a bit of a change, yeah. It's a bit of a change, but yeah, I guess that's alright. But first up, these two teams that we have for you guys is Hyperion taking on Warriors. Now, I believe Hyperion is Ray, Dreamtap, Nino, and Sketch, and the team of Warriors is Chappy, Jolteon, Ducky, and Wolfie.
Ducky's having a bit of a
So
pull
it's going to be an interesting match indeed. Both these teams have players with experience in them, and it's going to be interesting to see which one's going to take it out. I'm going to bring up the scoreboard for you guys. Of course, this is the first map. This is the first map of this ODC as well. We're going to keep on going throughout the day, so stay tuned for some great matches to come ahead. Now, Curry, who do you think is going to take this one out?
You know what, their name is Net Warriors, and I have played against them.
No, dude, that's disgusting.
I gotta, like, somewhat think that they are Net Warriors, and you know what they are. They have amazing connections.
You want to think like that. But
you
you are starting this one up, so hardpoint raid coming up for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. And looking at the rotation as well, will be raid, slums for the CTF, and then S&D standoff, as it is a best of 3.
Easy
of course, once we get a winner decided, that's it. So the S&D, some teams are actually more better on the S&Ds than the CTFs, but on these best of 3s, it actually goes for the last one. So it's going to be interesting to see which team's better in these respawn game types. We'll stick on board with Ray up first, and we'll see what he can do. He's going to be pushing through red at the moment. He's going to be looking around over to Tyler. Spots 2. He tries to get a couple shots off. Misses every shot. But we'll retreat back to that back. White Van there's Wolfie gets a double. Ducky's going to pick off the killer as well. And just like that, he's contested yet again. We have Ducky just with that Scorpion. We're just trying to blind fire there, but still couldn't get the kill. As Sketch will pick off and kill. Dreamtap's going to take out Jolteon. Nina's going to take out Dreamtap, and Sketch is going to take another. Ducky and Chappy going to pick off and kill each. And just like that, the team of Net Warriors will get the hardpoint control. They are behind by 10 points with 2 in one game. The Hellstorm coming in from Sketch. We'll clean that one out, and actually we'll jump on board with him as he's going to be pushing down into this hardpoint at the moment. He's going to be contesting yet again, jumping onto the top of that monument. Takes off one, looking for the second one, gets tags, but will get taken down.
Hardpoint is out.
And Curry, it's just been an interesting minute so far. The scores are still basically even with only 4 points the difference. As we look at the kills from Sketch, just 8 kills, 2 deaths straight off the bat from that first hardpoint, and has rotated over the kitchen. And what's your thoughts coming into this one?
Hardpoint is ours.
You know, I had to question the way that the two teams fought for the anchor. They both went straight into the hardpoint. Neither team really went for that anchor position of top launcher. I had to question it a little bit because Net Warriors did have the top spawns. Now, of course, they did lose it, unfortunately, to Hype. Is it Hype or is it Hyper?
It's Hyperion.
Hyperion, sorry. They did lose it to Hyperion. God, it's reminding me of Borderlands every time I say that. Borderlands 2. Anyway, they did lose the spawn, unfortunately, and I had to question the fact that no one or an individual didn't go for the spawns or go for that anchor position. And you know what? I personally think that might have cost each team a couple of easy seconds because, anchoring, especially on raid, is so dominant. And if you can get a good anchor set up and have your teammates just running into the hills and just rotating perfectly, you can pick up an absolute monstrous amount of time. And we're not seeing too much of an anchoring job from each team so far. Now, it is, of course, the garage hardpoint. This is one of 2 hardpoints that you're going to see most points given out to each team. And right now, Hyperion, they do have control of it. So they're going to try and rack some time up on the scoreboard and try and walk away into the next hardpoint, which will be basketball. It's a bit of an advantage, but right now, Nino-matic Myksta is going off in the middle of the hardpoint. He's on a pre-kill streak, extremely close to those score streaks, and coming into basketball where score streaks could be so deadly.
Exactly right, and with 23 seconds left on this hardpoint, they're just going to be getting these points on the board for their team as we look at the overhead map. One is trying to contest over near Jim now on that black van. Ray's just going to be sitting back, getting the explosive kills, but Ducky gets a nice shot off on those double Lambos to take out Ray. Get those last 8 or so points off that hard point and allow his team to actually get that early setup there on basketball courts. As you see there, they've already got first control of it, but we do have a couple members of Hyperion pushing in. As I say that, Ray's going to be the one who gets taken down as he tries to breach from that pool side. We have Ducky currently in money, he gets taken down as well. Sketch is currently in this hard point. So, you know, just like that, they managed to go in there, take out the one guy that was in there and break. Just like that, as Sketch is going to get a kill on Jolty, and Wolfie's going to take out Dream Tap. And yet again, this hard point is in control of the team of Hyperion. Now we do have a couple members of that Net Warriors team trying to push forward from that pool side, from up top, but it just seems like, you know, they're just getting taken down as they, you know, come down from those steps, come down from that pool side, whether they try to go through Money, Wheelbarrow, or just Tiki. They just seem to be getting slayed by the team of Hyperion, and they're doing a nice job to take the early lead so far, getting a 40-point difference, 105 to 61, 6 minutes remaining.
6 minutes remaining. Either team could really walk away right now. It was the victory, you know, there's so much time that I'm not going to count out any of them, but Dream Tap is on a 5-kill streak, extremely close to a score streak, so he just wants to find one more player. If he just does it, there we go. He did pick up both that Lightning Strike and Hellstorm. Didn't get the Sentry, unfortunately for him, but did get those 2 score streaks. And as I was saying before, the scoreline is, you know, there is a relative difference between Hyperion and Net Warriors, but there is still 5 minutes and a half on the scoreboard, so either team could really bring themselves back in or push themselves away from the other team with just one hard point lockdown. And right now Hyperion are doing that. They look like they want this full time in courtyard. You don't see many teams walk away with a big amount of time right now, but look at Dream Tap going big right there. But Wolfie, big 2-piece there with the grenade, make it a 3-piece. Can't finish off the 4th player, unfortunately. He is doing an amazing job, and he's just mowing down kids right now. Finally gets taken down. He was on a 5-kill streak, close to those score streaks once again. As I was saying, it's so easy for teams to make a comeback in hardpoint or walk away with, you know, such a dominating lead that you won't see teams come back from it. And right now, it looks like Hyperion, they will be trying to go for that. If they can get full time on this middle statue hardpoint, I can see them walking away with the victory.
Alright, so I did just do a check there as well, and it seems both teams are in game chat, so I'm actually going to do a listen-in, if that's okay with you, Dr. Curry, with the team of Hyperion. So we'll be back in around 2 minutes, so enjoy.
Black van.
Fuck, boy, that got him, man. That got him from the end.
They got him, still tagged.
Got him.
Nice.
Oh,
I
back van.
You're gonna have straight, quickly. Nah, I can't get in.
One garden, one coming garden again. One top Lonju.
Oh, got him.
I'm holding it.
Go next.
You gotta get that
I got him. Top Lonju. I got him. One's in here, one's top Lonju.
We need next.
Hardpoint identified.
One to pass.
Hardpoint.
Come on, we need to rotate earlier, man. We dedicate to one hill so much.
One's outside money.
Money. I'm coming in now.
Hardpoint locked down.
Big boy.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint locked down.
Please, I'm here.
Two, another one right side tag.
Come on, we're better than them. Yeah, come on.
Shit.
One more in. Don't worry about it, bro. Just play, yeah?
We've lost the lead.
Rotate next. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm nading it.
Just throw on ult. Let's hold this like we held the last one, yeah?
Can't on one shot.
One shot.
Okay, let's go. I got a Hellstorm.
I got art.
Nice.
I got full side.
Yeah, wait, there's one behind me.
Hardpoint
Go
locked down.
pigs.
I got a sentry gun watching full side.
Huge.
Wait, he's art. He's pushing blue art.
Nading
Nice. We
and
got
flashing.
We'll slay outside.
One more driveway, go waits.
He's in art. He's got nice. He's nice now. Nice work, man. I'm gonna push him.
I'm gonna rotate.
Driveway still.
Reload.
Huge kills, Ducky, help Wolfie, we're gonna rotate.
Push through, dude. Just go.
That's huge time if you can get all that
Tell me
time.
when you want me to bomb it.
Oh, Sketches up top.
Bombing up top. Wait, kitchen, two kitchen, one roundabout, and one top.
got one. He rushed me new, he rushed me new, he's one's in hut, one's
No,
at
I
hut.
can't fight this guy. I can't
There's
fight
two,
this guy.
there's two on the new hill. Yeah, there's two on the new hill, two on the new hill.
Wait for me to push up with you, Ducky.
Don't push, don't die, I'm gonna bomb it. Alright, there's two up top, I'm gonna get the two guys up top. They're on big tree. There's one more. Big tree
tag, big tree tag, big tree tag.
Nice,
Alright, there's
nice.
last two
We're getting
guys
better
are on hill,
spawn.
last two guys are on hill.
Yeah, he's just sitting on the glitch.
He's to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Right.
Alrighty, and we're back after that one. What a listening from both of those teams. You know, both try to be on point with their comms as much as they can. Just get that communication throughout their teams. But Doctor, look at that scoreline now. We did have the team of Hyperion leading by a good 40 points at one stage before we did those listenings. You know, it did narrow up at the very beginning. Then we swapped sides to the team of Warriors for that listening, and look at that scoreline now, 220 to 161. They've turned things around. Look at the scoreboard, their kills. We still do have Wolfie on a 38 kill streak. We got Chappie 34, and Ducky and Jolty on 25 and 22 respectively. And look at the team of Hyperion. We got Sketch on a 35 kill streak, on a 35 kills on a streak. That would have been amazing, but apparently it's not yet. Anyway. We do have Dream Tap with 28, Nino on 16, and Ray with 23. You know, so all these kills are still going in from both of these teams, but the team of Networks played that one extremely well to come back and take the lead into this one. But, you know, watching that, listening from both teams, Curry, what do you think?
Hardpoint contested.
You know what, I had to, both of them were on point with their call-outs, so I had to give them that. But right there, Wolfie just picked up a massive free piece there, and I'm sorry, I was just on board. Make it 4, he's trying to make it 5, was the final play, but unfortunately only getting hit markers. He ended up getting a Fury kill. But, as you did say, Net Warriors, I think they played that brilliantly. Their comeback, well, I'm going to call it a comeback, they were down by a good 60 points. And they played it brilliantly, you know, they basically used their brains, and they played hardpoint the way you should, you know, they locked down that anchor position and then pushed from there, and they did that with all remaining hardpoints. And you know what, the squad of Hyperion, they just didn't know what to do. They just kind of looked like headless chickens, because basically Net Warriors just lifted their game out of nowhere. They switched it up and they did it brilliantly, so I have to give them credit for that. You know, they did an amazing job of bringing it back, and I think that Hyperion were a little bit, you know, headless chickens, as I said. They didn't know how to react to a Net Warriors. They lifted it perfectly, and they basically played hardpoint the way any pro team or even an amateur team would want to be, so I have to give them credit for that. But Myksta, we do have Slum CTF next, and of course, if Hyperion bring it back, it will be a 1-1 scoreline, but if Net Warriors end up walking away with this win, they will make it 2-0, and they will walk away with the victory.
Exactly right. And look at that, we are starting on this CTF Slums coming up right now. Of course, as you mentioned, it is 1-0 to the team of Net Warriors, but you know, it's still anyone's game, of course. Hyperion just need to win the next map to even things back up, and then of course the S&D, which is on a standoff, I believe, after that. So it's going to be interesting to see the way these guys play it, but I'm going to jump on board with one of the team of Net Warriors. We'll jump on board with Wolfie, as you know, he did have a nice last play at the end there. So we'll see what he can do, as we do have Chappie getting the first kill over on Dream Tap. We have Wolfie trying to get the kill, and he will be able to get it on Sketch, as Nino takes out Chappie at the same time. As we do have Ducky's going to take out Nino there as well. We do have Wolfie playing that extremely well to take out Ray, pushing down through those blue stairs, but there is one waiting for him, just prone next to those spawn flag dumpsters there. But on board with Ducky is just trying to get a couple shots off through the spawn. There is one at Coffee House trying to contest him. He's playing that extremely well. Unfortunately, got taken down. That's 3 down now for the team of Warriors, and make that 4 down.
All down. You know what, you're going to see a very aggressive push from Hyperion now. They know that they have Net Warriors on the back foot and in the back of their spawn, so they're going to get that middle map control and push up from there. The Net Warriors have to fight back and try to get some control of the map, and so far they're doing it brilliantly. Already 2 players down. We just saw Wolfie take out Dream Tap there. He's going to be pushing through, but Sketchin lying prone in that doorway. He didn't stand a chance. As look at Sketchin just going up right now. He's on a 4 score streak. If he can pick up his Lightning Strike and Hellstorm Missile, they will be absolute decimation. You know, they absolutely go off in CTF, where there is a 5-second respawn delay. So both teams really score streaks in hand for this. Could be amazing, especially CSO Hyperion is on the quote-unquote bad side of slums, the non-favored one, which doesn't have the more dominant spawn trap. Of course, that cop car is where you want to set up and just run flags through blue. You can see that so many times by both teams. Right now, Hyperion are doing an amazing job at just shutting out Net Warriors from getting even close to the middle of the map. They're all pushed back on their flag right now. You can see on the mini-map that one of them is in back alley and the rest of them are just scattered around the map. It looks like Sketchin, he is 1 kill away from getting those score streaks right now. They can aggressive push to the flag there. If he does pick it up, he will pick up that Hellstorm missile, but it gets shut down by Ducky. Ducky was a big kill there. He would of course got that Lightning Strike if he did end up getting a kill on another player. And Hyperion are doing an amazing job right now. Very aggressive. Looks like that flag will be pulled away once again. That's going to be Dream Tap. He should be uncontested, but the Wolfie players go from his side. A great kill on Wolfie there. Predicting where the player would be. Played that brilliantly. It looks like if he can just run this flag on through, he should be uncontested. And Myksta, what amazing turnaround from the Hyperion squad.
Exactly right, and look at that, they're just playing it a bit safe. There is a couple of members pushing forward through those yellow stairs there, and he will manage to get the kill anyway, getting all these streaks. The man of Dream Tap. So he'll be probably saving that sentry gun. No, he's actually going to be putting it down on the first half. You know, it's not something I usually agree with, as you normally want to save your streaks for that second half. But you know, maybe if one of the other members does have the streak, no, he doesn't. So yet again, it could just be more of a defensive thing, as you mentioned, they are on the sort of bad side, as some like to call it. But you know, still, I personally like to save those sentry guns. I know a lot of other players do too for that second half. It's just to be a bit more defensive, I guess you would. But as we see there, they're actually making another play. They're trying to push collectively as a team to push forward and sort of try and get another flag cap under their belt. As you see, Dream Tap tries to nearly pick it up. He did get taken down on board with Nino, as he's just looking around, trying to see if he can spot one coming out there. Just not really checking those corners, so see if he can pick off the kill. Does spot one over near that white van. He will get the kill, but he will get taken down from Mechanic as Ray pulls outside of blue. Now he's going to go back into it and just seeing if one's going to push forward. As we look at the overhead map, we have two coming out into Memo, as Ray will get the kill on Wolfie. And still with 1 minute 15 remaining, it is 1-0 in this first half in favour of Hyperion. Do you reckon the team of Net Warriors will be able to actually get another flag cap in this half, or do you think it's all going to be up to that second half?
You know, I think it's going to be all up to that second half, and it's going to be very interesting to see if Net Warriors can somewhat bounce back from it, because they are on the quote-unquote, as I said before, good side of slums. So they will be on that bottom side where it's so much easier to spawn trap. As Chappie just got a big two-piece there, but got shut down prematurely before getting the third player. But the Net Warriors, they need to, next round, I think they're out of it. They just need to play defensively now. Try and get, build up a little bit of headway towards some streaks. Because Hyperion, of course, do have, though I'm pretty sure from memory, if I just flick through the play, Sketchin has a Hellstorm, Dream Tap has a Hellstorm, and Lightning Strike in his back pocket. So those will come into big plays, especially on the good side of slums. He can use them offensively to push up through the map and pull a flag, or use them defensively and try to get a flag back to their base, especially on the good side. It's going to be very interesting. Score streaks will play a big role, but final seconds are counting down. The scores are 1-0 in favour of Hyperion over Net Warriors in game number 2, which is of course CTF on slums, 5-minute halves, and we will see we go into round number 2. Each side will flip. Look at the final kill count, go into Dream Tap Sentry Gun. That has been there for a good solid 3 minutes, doing a great job being a 5th player and running defensively for his squad there. Wolfie just walking right into it in no man's land, got shut down. But Myksta, as I said, second half of CTF slums, who do you want to keep an eye on for each team?
Well, looking at the scoreboard, I want to keep my eye on Dream Tap firstly for the team of Hyperion, but also Ducky and Chappie for the team of Net Warriors. They're playing extremely well, getting these kills for their teams. Of course, every member so far has been playing extremely well, just playing the role that they need to for their team, as straight away that flag is picked up. But Dream Tap will get the kill. He's trying to push forward now, and he'll get the kill on Chappie as well. Very nicely played there by him, and he's going to return the flag, push back in with his teammate at the moment. Now, as we look at the overhead map, there is one near Memo, I believe. Maybe he did just get taken down as I swap back. But no, he does have one there over on that statue. He will get taken down. We have Sketch right now on top, and he will get the first kill, but will get taken down himself. As Ray's right now trying to contest that one over near Blue, trying to get a couple shots off, and will get the kill as well. As Wolfie also takes out Nino. Ray gets the double to take out Ducky as well, but will eventually get taken down by Jolteon off the spawn.
Look, Ray, he wasn't having the best first start, but I think he's lifted his game definitely from what we've been seeing in the second start. It of course has been only 1 minute into the game, and neither team really have control of either side or middle area of the map. I think that's what was mainly key in the first minute that we saw. We saw both teams exchanging shots in the middle of the map on that statue area, just fighting over control, trying to get a little bit of ground weight and then push up to the enemy base. I think that's what each team was doing, but neither one of them really walking away. And big grenade by Ninomanic there, taking out the attacker. That was going to be Chappy. He's going to pull a flag there. Tries to make it a double, but gets shut down. Wolfie, he's going to try to pull that flag. It looks like he should be able to run this uncontested. Only one player left alive for the team of Hyperion. That's going to be DreamTap. And he is going to call in that lightning strike, taking out Wolfie. Wolfie was, of course, the flag carrier. Looks like a player will try to get it. And big kills going on there. Ninomanic trying to get the player for Net Warriors. He was trying to get that flag. He did an amazing job of taking them down and getting the flag return. Now it looks like a counter cap will be as DreamTap will run this uncontested all the way, and a brilliant counter cap from Hyperion. They played that brilliantly. Of course, DreamTap did use those score streaks, took out the flag carrier, and then his team just swarmed on that flag. And you know what? I think he flew underneath the radar there, picked up that flag, and just ran it straight through blue. No one even knew where he was, and it literally cost Net Warriors a flag there. And the scores are 2-0. I'm not going to shut Net Warriors out right now, but look at the DreamTap is going off. Massive 2-piece there. He's doubled up over those lightning strikes. Decides to pull the flag right now. And I think if they do get this flag cap, I could see that being game right there myself.
Yeah, well, we picked off that hailstorm after the kill, picked off the lightning strike after the flag pickup. Now, if he does manage to actually get this flag safe home, he will be able to get his sentry gun, I believe, as well. Now he's checking it. It's not contested, and just like that, he has all his streaks. Going to be putting down the sentry gun to watch his flag. 2 minutes remaining, 3-0 the scoreline. It's not impossible, but it's definitely seeming like it's going to be a probable win for the team of Hyperion. They're leading in this capture the flag. It looks like they don't want to give up that lead, as DreamTap's going to pick off one. He's getting shots off, but he will get taken down as we do jump on board with Wolfie. He's trying to push forward into Mechanic at the moment. The sentry guy's got his eyes locked on a board with him. Now Nade's going out right into back alley. We'll get the tags off. Won't be able to kill him though as he rotates back over. We'll get taken down. And as you mentioned, now with Jolteon getting taken down, we only had 1-2 members alive. So constantly, as just the kills are just trading left, right, and center. 1 minute and a half. It's definitely looking like Hyperion do have this in the bag. I'm surprised. I'll be surprised if the team of Net Warriors even manage to get a flag up in this remaining time.
You know what? It gives them a little bit of comfort if they can get the flag cap, of course. Now, well, you know what? I'm willing to call it. Hyperion will walk away with this win, and they will make the scoreline 1-1. We will go into game number 3, which will be a search and destroy. I'm not too sure what the map will be, but games are won and lost on search and destroy, as everyone says, and I definitely think that is going to be the case there. It's Chappie trying to get some life back into his team. He was on a 5-kill streak, but got shut down by the players who are all playing defensively. But look at that flag, has been pulled by Wolfie there, and he should run this uncontested, but there is going to be a few players in mid-map who do shut him down. They're just trying to, you know, bring some dignity back to their squad there. Of course, the scores are 3-0. You know, not the type of CTF they wanted to have, basically, you know, coming in from such a dominating and amazing win in the hard point where they brought it back. And look at this, Sketchin has pulled that flag. This is just insult to injury right now on Net Warriors. The scores are 4-0. He's just calling in those streaks. He doesn't even care. A really disappointing effort right now from the Net Warriors. I wish I saw more out of them. Looks like they've just been shut out completely from the CTF game. I have to give credit to Hyperion. They have played this brilliantly. But Myksta, as I said, Search and Destroy is next. It's a completely new game type. How do you think it's going to go down?
Oh, I completely... Honestly, I'm lost for words for it. I don't know which team will be able to take it out. One team went really well on the hard point. Actually, both teams really went well on the hard point. It's just one team sort of went more for that comeback. And for this capture the flag, it's been Hyperion sided this whole time around. With this S&D, I honestly can't call it. As you mentioned, it is a different game type. It's not respawn. 1 life per round. Who knows how it's going to go around, but I reckon after that win, you know, they did manage to turn around team of Hyperion. You know, they did manage to lose after being up in that hard point. They managed to have a one-sided capture the flag. I think they'll be able to take it out.
Yeah, you know, I think they will be able to take it out. But I'm not going to shut out either team. You know, it can go either way. I honestly
thought... It can go either way, but...
Yeah.
You know, I thought the way we've seen things,
yeah, definitely.
It's like, honestly anyone's game.
Yeah. Yeah, as I was about to say, Net Warriors, You know, they did walk away with map number 1. I honestly thought that they would dominate the CTF, but I was proved wrong by Hyperion, who did end up taking the CTF in a very dominant fashion. So each team have showed their strength and weaknesses, but, you know, that's in the past. It all comes down to now. Is, of course, is going to be search and destroy on standoff. First to 6 rounds, we have a possibility of getting 11 rounds out of this, so it could go down to the wire, and I'm hoping it does, because each team here deserved the victory. They're all doing an amazing job, but search and destroy, new game type, either team could really walk away with it, and Myksta, the player I really want to keep an eye on is Wolfie. You know, Wolfie, he's on the defensive side right now, so I just want to keep that in our back mind, but we'll go on, you know, one of the attackers. How about we go with the bomb carrier, you know, Manic? But I want to keep an eye on Wolfie, because Wolfie has done an amazing job both game types. So we'll have to, you know, keep that in our back of our mind right now, as we'll run on the Hyperion squad right now. Big grenade coming down from Ducky, take out the bomb carrier, but that's going to get picked up immediately from Ray. Ray pushing straight up to that bomb site, players exchanging shots. It is now a 3-on-3 situation. Ray's just going to take out those trophies. There's going to be lots of them, in fact. That was, in fact, 3 trophies. That's 150 points in fact for him. He's going to get the headshot on Jolty, and brilliant job by him predicting what the players are going to be, but he's going to try and get support from his teammates right now. 2 left alive, 4 net warriors. That will in fact be Ducky and Wolfie. Wolfie, the player that I said keep an eye on, who looks like he's going to poke his head around the corner, but doesn't want to contest it too aggressively. Bomb does go down, and Scumbag Ray is already making some serious headway towards those score streaks. He's roughly 1 kill away, and look at that. Dreamcat and Sketchin both combining to take down the 2 remaining players for net warriors.
Yeah, they played that one extremely well. I just want to point out at the beginning of the round, the nade that came in and took out Nino, I was actually surprised it wasn't a double, as it basically hit Nino in the face, blew him up, and made Ray completely red. I'm surprised he didn't die as well, but it seems like Nino was just pretty much the meat shield, for lack of words, really. But now we are starting up on this next round. We do have Wolfie with the bomb, so we'll stick on board with him. You said you wanted to jump on board with him, so now's better.
Oh boy.
What's a better time than now, really? As he's
Why not?
pushing over to A, and he'll get the first kill. Now pushing over to AQ, just trying to check those corners. He does have that MSMC with the millimeter scanner. It's not something I actually see a lot on the MSMC. But,
you don't see millimeter a lot on submachine guns in general. I'd have to agree with you on that. But he did get that huge kill on Scumbag Ray, you know, with the headshot on the bomb, which was extremely important. Of course, it did. No, Scumbag Ray was extremely close to score streaks, in fact. Very close to that RCXD. And just the way Wolfie is playing this, it's a 2-on-2 right now, and he's just MMSing through the walls, just trying to get an early peek on one of the players now. But each one, Ninomatic and Sketchin, they're both going to be pinching this bomb site. It looks like Sketchin's going to exchange shots, takes down Chappie, can he get the 2-piece? But Ninomatic coming from behind, big kill there. And what a turnaround there. They pinched that perfectly, both players coming in from each side. We saw Sketchin take out the player, and then Wolfie was in no man's land with 2 players, you know, homing in on him. But that is 2-0 in favour of Hyperion. And just watching the kill cam, the way that Hyperion played brilliantly, Sketchin pushed through, then, you know, Manic came around the corner, and Wolfie had his attention directed towards the other player, and Nino Manic just like that. Easy kill for him. Bomb defuse for Sketchin. He's, of course, on a 3 kill streak, plus that bomb defuse. He'll be roughly extremely close to her score streaks, in fact. So I think we'll jump on board with him. He is halfway to those score streaks, so I'm going to be very interested to see how he ends up playing it, but Nino Manic just has to pick up the bomb here now. Rounds do go for 1.5 minutes, so each team has plenty of time, but look at that, big kill right there from DreamTap there, but unable to save his own teammate there. 2 players down, took out his own teammate there, but DreamTap trying to exchange shots. Jolteon takes him down, 1 player left alive, Scumbag Ray. He does, in fact, have that RCXD car, but he's in a 1-on-3 situation, not the place you want to be right now. Still plenty of time on the scoreboard, so he could definitely do something right now, but look at him. He is behind enemy lines, and no one knows where he is. The 3 remaining players left alive, Breakout, Chappie, Ducky, and Jolteon have no clue where he is. So it looks like Scumbag Ray could just, you know, sneak around and get some early kills. But he's playing this very, very passive right now. Less than 40 seconds on the clock is the call. There are players just all around him right now. He doesn't even know what to do. He looks kind of like a headless chicken right now. Doesn't, you know, roughly know even remotely where players are. But he just spotted one there. He's going to get the easy kill if he can poke his head around. But the player has in fact gone into yellow there. Oh, exchanging shots. Big kill. Take out Jolteon there. He is on a little bit of a roll now. He's got to take out 2 more players now. They know exactly where he is. 16 seconds though. He has to go for the bomb plant. I think he's played this a little bit. Yeah, definitely. He played that a little bit too safely for my liking there. And he ended up paying for it in the end there. Chappie, easy kill with that MA from long range. And Myksta, very, very nice turnaround from Net Warriors that round.
You got to keep in mind that you know, you did mention that he did play it a bit too safe for your liking, but you got to keep in mind that it was a 1v3 situation. He had no idea where they were, nor did his teammates, of course, because he didn't really spot anyone. I had the overhead map up in the corner the whole time. They were in spots, you know, one behind the tank, one over at that A-bomb. He couldn't really see any, so playing safe was the best option. It did get him a kill, probably just that bomb plan at the end as Chappie gets the first kill off on Sketch. As Sketch tries to push straight forward onto Statue. Now Ray will take out a nice kill on Chappie from that A-cube area, I believe it was, but we have Wolfie now with that bomb pushing forward over near this A-bomb, gets a couple shots off near Drum on, I believe it was Ray, and the RC car coming in, but it will get taken down. So that was Ray's kill streak. I remember that one as Ducky will take out Ray straight off with that sniper rifle. Bomb is now going down at A, and Dreamtap will take out Ducky. So that's now a 2v2 situation as Wolfie rotates back over into this A-cube. And just looking, he's checking the corner, but Nino will take him out. Now that means Jolteon has a 1v2, but never mind, as they'll be going for this defuse, and it looks like Dreamtap will be going for it as he's just a fraction more towards his score streaks.
He's only on a 2 kill streak, but getting that bomb defuse will make it that much closer. He's roughly about 1/3 of the way there, so you have to keep that in the back of your mind. Score streaks in Search and Destroy are absolutely brutal, and they can just destroy teams. As look at Dreamtap, he got an amazing snipe. Look at that perfect shot right into Jolteon's face. He ate that bullet, in fact. Brilliant kill cam there. Now the scores are 3-1 in favor of Hyperion. Now I really want to see Network get this round. You know, they need it. They are on the defensive side, so they definitely do have the opportunity. But I do think if Hyperion do end up getting this round and the victory, I could see them walking away with the win. Oh my god, Nino-Matic, massive kill there on Jolteon. He played that brilliantly, just taking off his face once again. Jolteon is just a magnet for these sniper bullets, as there will be 2 other players around A there. Nino-Matic just trying to scout around the corner, just getting those points with the trophy systems. It is, of course, a 3-on-4 situation, not in favor of Net Warriors. They need to do something this round, or else the scoreline will be absolutely brutal on them. Of course, he's trying to get wallbang there. Nino-Matic unable to do so, but did spot a player coming out of it. There will be 3 players left alive for Net Warriors. They're playing it very defensively. He's going to try and make it a 2nd kill, but oh, he's trying to get the sneaky shot on Ducky there. Unable to do so, but Dreamtap answering back. He's going to make it a 2-beat. Oh, big kills by all the players there, and Myksta. The scores are 4-1 in favor of Hyperion.
My heart was just jumping after each and every one of those kills from either team right there. That was just a great play by both of those teams. Unfortunately, Net Warriors just couldn't get that round out. They played it a bit, you know, strong, but I think from that, you know, from that first sniper shot from Nino, that just sort of sealed that round for his team. And you know, they're going to they still have a couple of rounds, of course, with S&D. Even if you're 5-0 down, you can still come back to win. It's all about still remaining that composure. But Nino is going to get the first kill yet again on a breakout Ducky. Now we do have Chappie actually spotting one near Kebab. I'm not too sure if he did, but I did. And you know, he's just going to be looking to see if he can spot anyone. It is that 3v4 situation. We do have Wolfie with the bomb. We do have Chappie actually trying to get a couple shots back over into that green area where there is one there. But Wolfie gets taken down, and Ray makes it a double to take out both Wolfie and Jolteon. The last one alive is Chappie. He takes out one, but he will get taken down. 5-1 the score becomes. Hyperion leading, only 1 round away from taking this overall match up. And you know what I just realized, Doctor? I didn't update the scores in that last map.
Oh.
So it is 1 apiece. This is the S&D. This is the 3rd map. This is the final map, as it is a best of 3 series. 1 more round and Hyperion will take this one away. And it is their attacking round as well.
Update it. I'm actually cut. I'm not even joking. I'm so disappointed in you.
Ouch.
I'm joking. But as you said, 1 round away is Hyperion from the victory. We'll have to get on board with Dynamic. But just so you know, Wolfie does have a shotgun in his hand. He was making a very aggressive push, but got shot down by Sketch in there. So I would like to see more of him from there. But the bomb carrier, Nino Manic, sniper rifle in hand, he's been showing he has an absolute dead eye with this thing, predicting there's going to be a player around that broken wall, which there is, but they're playing very defensively as now they decide to poke their head out. It's now a 2v3 situation, not in favor of Net Warriors. They need to do something this round, or they will end up losing. And then we'll go down to the losers bracket. That's not the place you want to be. As shots exchanging, last one alive will be Chappie. Chappie needs to go big for his team now. 45 seconds on the board. Of course, he needs to go big. He has to take out 3 players, sketching on a 3 score streak, and the bomb has just gone down by the hands of Nino Manic there. As it looks like he's just going to be checking this little yellow area. There will be a player inside of it. Doesn't know that he's right around the corner there, but he does take him out. Big kill there on the headshot. Take out Sketch in there. He's got to contest those 2 more players now. Nino Manic and Scumbag Ray, last one alive. But Chappie decides to rotate over. 25 seconds till the bomb blows up. Of course, does take 7.5 to get the defuse. So he has to start doing a little bit of aggressive push right now. Both players are scattered around. Ooh, one more to you. Can he end up clutching it? 40 seconds is the call. Looks like the Nomadic won't poke his head out. He is playing that brilliantly. Just spotted the player on the bomb there. Player will have to go for the defuse. And it should be an easy win for Hyperion. Nomadic playing that brilliantly. And Myksta. That's it.
Exactly right, that's it. But look at that round, or that final kill cam, sorry. As Nino was just playing it safe in top wood, just waited. He knew he'd be going for that bomb defuse. Now he had to, otherwise they would have lost regardless.
That
and
one hurt our
just jumped off, got the
reputation.
final kill, but you still got to give a shout out to him for getting those original 2 kills. That was extremely well played, and just unfortunately couldn't get the final one. As we mentioned, Nino was just, you know, playing it smart. And that would be it with a 2-1 scoreline. Hyperion taking that one out, as we did call it earlier. As we've been thinking, you know, all the players leaving there. No GGs for them. But that's okay, as
Yeah,
you know, that's this matchup for this first match of the CyberGamer 4v4 pay-to-play ODC number 8. As we'll have a little bit of a break before our next match, of course, as we try to find one. But for now, that was 2-1 in favor of Hyperion. We'll be back soon. Don't go anywhere.